Welcome back to CBA4K, and this is Kriegsfront Tactics. Instead of me just playing it and watching it, and usually what I normally do is talk about it a little bit at the beginning, play it, then talk about the whole video as I saw it at the end. But I'm instead just going to play it and then stop periodically to talk about the various things about it. Now, without further ado, let's begin. And if you like this video, also hit the subscribe button. It helps me out a great deal. Let's go. Oh, that was loud. My apologies. Okay. Let's see if Kriegsfront.
Hi, I'm Chris Anthony from Toge Productions. And this is Kriegsfront Tactics, a turn-based tactical RPG set in an alternate world inspired by 1970s Southeast Asia.
I do like that. This reminds me a lot of Front Mission. For those of you who haven't played Front Mission, it was like an older RPG / tactical game with mechs. And if you've never played that before, I'm so sorry you never got to experience greatness. Maybe Kriegsfront Tactics can be the replacement for that. Let's see. On the top right corner, on the top left corner, that's the enemy HP, and on the bottom right corner, that's your character's HP. It shows that whenever you fire your weapon or you get fired upon.
Welcome to Nusanisha, a nation shattered. On one side, the UOC colonial government is trying to maintain control.
Following the defeat, Yamato Empire ceded its territories in the Pacific.
On the other, the newly formed Republic of Nusanisha is fighting for independence and unification. You are the commander of a Krieger Mech Special Forces unit, deployed deep behind enemy lines. Wage guerrilla warfare, liberate the land, and unify the nation under one flag. Journey through the jungle trails and complete your objective with it.
Okay, so it looks like it's going to be different gameplay modes as well through here. It looks like, okay, one of the gameplay modes is basically with the tactical part, and then another one is moving through the jungle. That should be interesting. I wonder if they'll have random encounters, maybe they'll have random fights you'll have to take on. Could be very interesting. Let's see.
Extreme prejudice. As the commander of a Krieger Mech squad, you hold full control over how to plan your actions. Whether to move farther...
I like the multi-legged mech. That was a good addition to the idea of this game. I wonder if you'll be able to make random people, or we'll let them describe whether it's going to be procedural generate characters or they're going to have story-based characters. Let's see what they do. But I do already like the design of some of these mechs. They look very down to earth and grungy. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think they could really make mechs nowadays. I forgot, but where I heard this, but it'd be too. It wouldn't work. There's too many things. Well, I won't dispel the illusion for anyone out there who's hoping to get a giant mech one day.
Shoot twice, or use special abilities before flanking.
Special abilities.
The flow of combat lies within your hands. Say goodbye to hit chances. All bullets are physically simulated, allowing you to take aim and shoot at specific body parts. And this is why positioning and facing direction play a crucial role. You can use the environment to your advantage. Take cover behind buildings. Hide within the jungle canopy to ambush and flank your enemies through clever use of vantage points and guerrilla tactics.
So it sounds like you can't just use you can't just use hit percentages. Like, I know some people are like, thank goodness, I hate hit percentages. But some people are, I'm okay with hit percentages if you use them well. If there's a good tactical, because sometimes I do know what they mean, though. Some hit percentages can be frustrating because, oh, it's a 25%. Like, yeah, sure. And then you get immediately shot with like 50 bullets with that 25%. Like, you were supposed to miss. So your brain thinks, oh, it's going to be a miss with 25%. Or if you get aimed up on 85%, oh, you think it's going to hit. Like, your brain lies to you a lot because you have this fallacy that you're going to hit the 85 instead of the 25 where you miss. Like, that's how... Wait, that's not 25. That's 15. That's 15%. Yeah. You also have bad math skills. That'll also screw you up. But overall, I think that could be an interesting wrinkle because you'll be forced to angle it better. Like BattleTech, the video game, also used that strategy as well when it came to basically hit percentages. You have to angle your body so you don't get hit or take damage. Hopefully this plays out well. But let's see what else they got to say.
But be warned, the enemy will do the same to you. When that happens, use your firepower to destroy their cover. When the enemies are hiding behind the trees, just smoke all the damn trees. Welcome to the base. Here you...
Sorry, I'm not tell you this, but the bear, Smokey the Bear, is not going to be pleased with you for burning all those forests down. Also, look at this. Pilot list, interesting.
You can oversee your pilots and manage your Krieger mechs. Build a squad that fits your strategy, and be ready to take...
I wonder if there's a research section in this screen. But yeah, it seems like there's a third game mode where you look at your camp instead of let's just say a mission or missions.
On any battlefield scenario you will face. Modify your war machines and equip the right weapons to get...
Okay. Arm, HP, armor weight. I don't know if any arms have or legs have special abilities.
The job done.
Hopefully they'll have certain body parts that have special abilities towards them, so you can do a little bit of a mix and match to make something very interesting.
Each mission is a war of attrition with diminishing returns. The longer you stay behind enemy lines, the tougher it will be to survive. Everything has a breaking point, including your pilots.
So it basically sounds like you're going to have to be playing for basically as attrition. Like a little bit of like one or two fights will probably drain you significantly, depends on how tough they are. So if you go for a third or even a fourth one, it's kind of a riskier proposition because you will be low on resources and you will not like the results. That's what I'd be guessing.
The long combat deployments will take a toll on any man and machine. Maintain not only your Krieger mechs, but also the sanity of your pilots. And to help me explain more about the game, let me introduce you to Toshiro Tsuchida, the original creator of Front Mission.
Oh, I know we're going to be getting that. Sounds like a treat.
皆さんこんにちは。最近クリーグスフロントタクティクスプロローグをプレイしました。プレイヤーが操作するクリーガーはボディ、アーム、レッグのパーツと腕と肩に装備する武装を自由にカスタマイズすることができ、近接戦用、後方支援用、これらのハイブリッドなどいろいろなユニットを作ることができます。
Yeah, I find that interesting. Yeah. I remember if you get shot at, you can counter with by firing back or by using your shield or something. But that's only if you had extra AP left.
それでいて、バトル時に発揮されるカスタマイズの効果が複雑すぎず、適度にシンプルですぐにプレイを楽しむことができました。バトル中、 各ユニットへの指示は移動と通常攻撃以外に監視、エイム射撃をはじめ多様な
I'm just letting you guys read it. Because armed include armed surveillance and armed shooting.
コマンドが用意されています。このコマンドの選択肢と AP システム、戦場の霧の仕組みが合わさり、接敵前であっても緊張を伴った面白さがあり、
Oh, so you can't just... You have to see them. You have to have the ability to spot them with your surveillance system. That could be pretty
さら
cool.
に接敵後もユニットごとの戦い方に想像力が求められ、それがまた楽しいです。それから自由に移動できる探索。この探索によりエリアマップは次のバトルに移動するだけの場所ではなく、敵の紹介を交わしつつ、補給や修理などのポイントを探すという新たな
Okay, to resupply. Okay, so you can resupply and repair in the field, but you gotta avoid those
プレイの場に
patrols.
なっています。バトル後にパーツのダメージや一部の消費弾薬が回復しないことが難易度を上げているように感じられるのですが、これによって
So you're gonna have to get more ammo. Okay, so you have an ammo system. That's pretty good. I'm actually kind of excited for that. Because a lot of games do not have ammo systems for these tactical games. They sort of like have you have unlimited ammo. Maybe you have to reload, but that's about it.
補給も受けられない中、紛争地帯を移動しているというストーリー背景と探索中のプレイ
Yeah, the exploration phase sounds like it's going to be like one of the more key aspects of it. Like you wouldn't think it would be, but it sounds like it's going to be because you're going to have to avoid things, set up ambushes. Well, I don't know if you can set up an ambush, but you can repair and basically avoid like a lot of problems that will come your way. Like for instance, a patrol. I don't know if anything else will be a hassle. Still too early. Like a lot of this is just speculation on my part and hopefulness.
が重なってデモ版ながら
We'll see.
プレイ体験につながっていると感じました。クリーグスフロントタクティクス、この作品のリリースをとても楽しみにしています。
Me too, sir. Me too. Hopefully it's something good.
You see, in this war, things get confused out there. Power, ideals, the old morality, and practical military necessity. Out there with these mechs, it must be a temptation to be God, because there's a conflict in every human heart.
That is a good riff. I'm so glad they're doing this. This adds to the atmosphere of the video.
Between the rational and the irrational, between good and evil, and good does not always triumph. Sometimes the dark side overcomes the better angels of our nature. But your mission is clear. The fate of Nusanisha is in your hands. Your squad depends on you.
Looks pretty good. I like the look of the game. I like the graphics of it. As it were, I haven't seen the voice acting. I haven't seen anything else out there. I haven't experienced too much of the gameplay. I might play a little bit of it in the future, but I do like what I see so far. What would I say could be some improvements they could make? Well, I don't really know too much about what's going on with it. I would have to play it myself and get my hollow hands on it and just figure out what it's about. Hopefully, they do a good enough job. Whole thing turns into a franchise. Well, we shall see. But before I go, I'd like to first say thank you so much for stopping by. It was a delight to have you here and watch this video. I'll catch you in the next one. If you want to watch more content from me, then there should be a video coming up right now. So go ahead and click on that, and I'll see you there.